Hi, Ariana Friedlander here with Rosabella Consulting, and this week I'm going to show you how to improve your aim when navigating change through journaling. I was inspired to share this prompt because I've been hearing a lot of people experiencing some anxiety and stress as we continue to navigate changes due to COVID. And I have found taking to the pages of my journal and writing and reflecting has been so helpful. And so I'm sharing some of those reflections and practices using this acronym of AIM. AIM stands for acknowledge, inquire, and meaning. So the first thing I do in my journaling practice is to reflect on what thoughts, feelings, or stories am I experiencing. Now, if you make a mistake in your journal, it's totally okay. It's just your journal. Mistakes are welcome. It's a great place to make mistakes. As I reflect on the thoughts, feelings, and sensations that are coming up as I am experiencing and navigating the change, I let go of judgment and shame. Those are not welcome in my reflections. Or if they come up, I release them. Acknowledge and release. That is the point of the first step. From acknowledgement, I move into inquiry. I inquire, and I start by reflecting on the question, what has changed? What has changed? What is changing? And that is often the easier question to reflect on. It's kind of obvious the things that are changing oftentimes. It's why I might be feeling bothered by the change. The next line of inquiry can be a little bit harder, and that is what remains the same. There's almost always something that's remaining the same, whether it's that I still have my family's love, or I remain committed to my sense of purpose in life or in my work, or my work is relevant in the world. Those things remain the same even when change like COVID or wildfires or change in relationship status occurs. So I move into inquire and just gain a sense of what's going on. I might also come up with other lines of inquiry. Where is my resistance to this change coming from? Or what if I let go of this past experience and when I think about the future? Different things like that. Last but not least, I move into making meaning. When we can make meaning of changes, challenges, and setbacks, we have agency to move through them because there's a reason that we need to move through them. And so this question is really helpful for me. How can you turn the change into an opportunity to live in alignment with your values and purpose? Okay, so really reflecting on meaning by connecting it with values, purpose, what's important, my why, my guiding light, my North Star, all of those different ways of framing similar concepts helps me make meaning from those experiences. Now, I usually will shift from there into an action. And this is where I might shift from stream of consciousness style writing into more planning, organizing, ideating, prioritizing type of journaling practice. And I will identify an action. Last year, as I was navigating the initial changes that were caused by COVID, I identified that I wanted to host journal jams. So that was a very meaningful action for me to take to provide support and camaraderie and a place where we could come together, be real, and listen to our own innate wisdom as we were navigating the challenges and really stress and uncertainty of COVID. And we've continued to do those journal jams. As I mentioned, I'll do reflective writing. This is my journal for reflective writing. So I'll just write stream of consciousness in here. That's the journal I wrote in when COVID first started. This is the journal where I ideated hosting journal jams, recognizing that was a way for me to make meaning out of those initial lockdowns that we experienced over a year ago. I also will do journaling in this book, which is the journal I used also last year at that time. And this is where I do organizing, ideating, planning, prioritizing, more like kind of functional part of my journaling practice is really combining those insights from reflective writing into day-to-day. So those are some of the invitations with using journaling to improve your aim when navigating change. As always, you're invited to come to a journaling jam if you are ready to experience transformation, if you are ready to start making forward progress but are having trouble figuring out what or how. Check out a journal jam. Details about the next one and how to register are below. Journal jams are a great way to connect with other people and listen to your own innate wisdom. It's a gift you can give yourself easily if you just commit the time, and we ensure that you do that. And as always, I'm really grateful for you to invite me on this journey, to be a part of your journey. Thank you. I'd love to hear how journaling has helped you improve your aim in navigating change. And please be well. Take care.